Here we are again, Starboard, Sayulita SUP Open, men's technical race. This is going to be an exciting race. Fernando, can you give us a little bit of an overview on what exactly is a technical race here?
Well, a technical race, my favorite race, just to make it, put it on the record, it's a race where you need to pass the waves with your big 14-foot board, go through a couple buoys out there, and then catch a wave, surf a wave into the beach, run around a flag with your board, and then go back out, passing the waves, and it's 3 laps. More or less, it's 3Ks that we're gonna do overall, and in and out of the surf. So we're gonna see a lot of people. It's very common to see the first place getting passed by the guy behind because he caught a wave and then passes and takes the lead. So it's a race where you don't know who's gonna win until the last lap, until the last moment. So it's a very exciting race.
There's the start, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Off and red is Trace Ostrowski on the outside. Dr. Dan Miller on the inside. Itzel Delgado on the starboard. Gets blown up by the wave. He's down. Itzel Delgado making his way back out. Just to the outside, ladies and gentlemen, it's Arhan from Spain. Trying to make his way out all the way. Now Itzel Delgado's got the whole shot. We got Canada in third, Spain in second as they charge their way out to that whole shot buoy. Still a little trouble coming in and out to the whole shot buoy. It is the Peruvian, Itzel Delgado, around free and clear on the whole shot. The 2024 Sayulita champ making his way back in. Now charging their way back. Here they come. 1, 2, 3, 4, all making their way, looking for a little bit of help, a little wave to help him push her in. Itzel takes a look over his left-hand shoulder, nothing there. Dan Miller also in the mix. He's looking for a little bit of help. One of the elders in this event this year, should be competing in the Masters, decided to go open. Little bump coming from the back. Will it close the gap on Delgado? Stumbles a little bit on the shore, now making his way around. Right-hand shoulder turn, they'll make their way back out. Delgado edges him on the beach run. Delgado hits the water first. Ostrowski sitting there in second. Here comes Dan Miller from Canada in third. And they start charging their way, ladies and gentlemen, early on in this contest. 3-lap contest. So we're about halfway through lap number 1. But you see how exciting this is. Now that is on the downside of the wave. The easiest wave ride of this particular event. When they come around the right-hand shoulder turn now they have to take that wave back up to the north, which is going to be a little bit more complicated. And you'll have to see a little bit more surf skill involved here, ladies and gentlemen. And now Delgado opening up the gap on Ostrowski to about 150 meters, trying to catch this little bump. If he catches this, he will extend the lead even further. The Peruvian is up and riding. He's on it. He's on it. Delgado going to save a lot of time and build that little extra gap on the Mexican rider as he looks over the shoulder. This is a huge break for the Peruvian. Ostrowski's gonna ride his board in. He's just closed the gap. Oh, Delgado goes down. Delgado goes down. Ostrowski loses the board. Here comes third place, Cohen Rutherford. Rutherford coming in. Oh, we have a party wave. Now you got to be careful on your way back out. You got equipment flying at you. Ostrowski is going to sit and wait for this set to push past, not to challenge it. Here comes Rutherford. Dan Miller making his way in. Now Ostrowski is going to challenge. Here comes Rutherford. He's going to challenge. Joaquin Conde now in third place. We have equipment everywhere out in the surf line, ladies and gentlemen. There is boards splattered everywhere like wallpaper. And Delgado goes down. Cohen goes down. Dan Miller up and riding still, wearing number 91. This is the toughest section of the course. We called it earlier. Dan Miller goes now over the handlebars. Out there, number 81. Itzel Delgado, big wave coming up on him in yellow. Delgado. We got a broken leash. He's about 100 meters away from taking home his second consecutive championship here in Sayulita, Mexico. Make some noise for the Peruvian, Itzel Delgado. Former Pan American champion, ladies and gentlemen, comes from Peru. He did last year, took it home, and ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He is repeating his championship, Itzel Delgado. 17 minutes 34 seconds. Here comes Ostrowski. Let's go, brother. And he'll bring it in. Finishing second place, Trace Ostrowski, the 7-year-old from Sayulita, Mexico. Trace, how's it feel to take home second place in your home waters here in Sayulita?
Oh yeah, that feels good. That was a fun course, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's talk about it early. You seem like you were really trying to fill out the water a little bit, fill out the wave that first lap. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, went out, it was kind of an odd course. I didn't know what to expect. Went out, like, okay, being there kind of close to each cell, and I'm like, you know, this could actually be fun. I turn around, see some waves coming, I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. And then we come in, go around that buoy, and by then I was honestly gassed. First half of the lap, I was done. But went out.
First half of the lap, you're 17 years old. You're telling me you're tired at 17?
Yeah, bro, I've been surfing, I haven't been paddling.
Okay, well, it's time to get back on it. Anyway, talk about coming out of the wave.
Coming out, just come around this buoy on the beach, paddle out, and you see all these guys coming at you. It's kind of sketchy, but makes for an interesting dynamic. A little more obstacles. Also, there's some pretty fun waves. Paddle out, go around that third buoy, come in, and you're looking at these like head-high faces ready to just hammer down. You come in around another buoy, and you go back out, and fun waves throughout the whole thing. I mean, there was like some low moments, but I mean, that's good. Gives you a little time to rest so you can hammer and catch more waves.
That's all. I'll tell you, really showcases the overall experience needed as an ocean athlete in a SUP technical race. You got to be able to dismount, remount on the glide. You got to be able to surf. You got to be able to do it all.
Yeah, coming in right here, the waves kind of suck up, and you're like looking at this dry sand, like thinking, what am I gonna do? You gotta figure it out in the moment, and that's what makes these courses fun. Everything, you gotta be there, be in the moment, and be ready for everything.
Well, we got your sister coming up as one of the favorites in the women's. What do you have to say about her?
She's looking good. I mean, we haven't really been training, but you always keep that skill, and I think that's gonna help her a lot in this coming race.
Well, congratulations on a second place finish here in your home water, and we'll see you again here shortly. Now for the congratulations, Jack. Delgado also picking up a check for 10,000 pesos.